Hello. Hi, puppy lover. Hi, Jaquat. Hi, Scott. Scott, move your goddamn phone.
Sorry.
Hello. Hello. How are you, chat? How are things? How's life? How's all that? Scott's so tall. How's your Saturday going? We just got back from getting some Thai food. It was surprisingly pretty solid.
Yeah. Usually Thai food around here is made for a certain palate.
Yeah.
But this, when we got the spicy spice level, it actually
It was a pleasant amount of spice, yeah.
That was weird.
But yeah, it was great. Had some curry.
It's also basically empty, but
yeah.
we're not gonna think about that too much.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I hope that was good. I mean, there was a lot of takeout. Like, I saw a few people come in while we were sitting there.
How was D&D? Or D&D buddies? I assume you played. Let's just hang out with the group.
Okay, just hung out.
I guess. And they can just be buddies.
Why would you want to hang out with people? Gee. I spent my morning doing some yard work. Tomorrow is going to be more yard work. It's too hot to be doing yard work, but there's festivities coming up, so the yard needs to be in tip-top shape.
Gotta work it.
What kind of crafts? I am always interested in craft ideas. I've been thinking, so I have my planner, which I've talked about here on stream before. I don't know that I've ever shown you my planner. It is here. It's a planner. Get out of here, okay. Piece of mail that I need to address.
It's already addressed.
I'm pretty sure that is the sticker for my car. Now that we are 7 months into the year. Hi, Afro! I should probably put that on at some point. But yeah, I have this planner.
Okay.
And, there's a lot that
Those are some vulgar plans you have.
They are absolutely vulgar plans. But I haven't used this for half the year because I've been a mess this year. 2024 has just, it's been a year. But I was trying to think of how I could repurpose this. Because, obviously, it's a 2024 planner. It has dates and stuff in it. That's not gonna really be useful after this year.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to decide if, I want some, cute stickers and stuff to go over the old dates and just, sort of redo it for next year. Or if I just, I've been trying to get better about saving recipes that I like. Because I've reached that point in my life where I need, a little box of recipe cards and stuff to return to.
Because you're old.
Because I'm old. Yeah, it has been 7 months this year. We are rapidly approaching the end of July. But yeah, I was thinking about pulling all of the pages out and turning them into a paper paste and then making new pages and making a stamp for those pages and then stamping those pages with a recipe thing and turning it into a recipe book. I would have to rebind the pages, but it would be a bit of a project, but I think as a little side project or something that I'm going to use the rest of my life, personalizing it for that could be fun.
Right, well, what's a recipe that you recently had? You were like, you know what? I need this recipe to come with me to the grave.
Oh.
I assume you're going to be buried with this.
See, this is the problem, is that I'll make recipes and then I'll like them in the moment. I'll be I need to write this down, and then they're just gone. So Chris's birthday is coming up, and
Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris. He's probably got this up on his iPad at work.
Happy birthday.
But I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna have for people to eat and whatever, because we're having a little party. You're gonna be there, this. But for chat's sake, we're having a little party. And I say a few years back, but this was 5 or 6 years ago. Water, thank you. Hi, Ajax. I hosted a party for Chris. That was a surprise to him. And regardless of the fact that we were living in the same place, I made, like, full, like, trays of food that he just didn't realize I was making for a party, even though he kept opening the fridge and seeing, like, these fucking aluminum trays full of food. But, like, I feel like all of that food was good and would have been great to, like, make at least a couple of things for a party this year, but I don't... Good night, plants.
Night.
I don't have any idea, like, what I made. It was barbecue stuff. Like, I remember, like, I made, like, a barbecue jackfruit. I made some, like, empanada-y type things that I think had, like, pulled pork or something. I don't know. I made everything from scratch, too. Like, this is my problem in life, is that I need to write things down so that 6 years later, when I need to throw another party, I've got the recipe.
Oh, yes, the birthday happens once every 6 years.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously his birth happens more than every 6 years, but, like, last year we just sort of went out for his birthday because it was just easier because we were in this space and it wasn't at all ready for people to come over. And the year before that, we were still in Milwaukee. And the year before that, we were still in Milwaukee. And the year before that, we were still in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. And we did invite people up, but most people didn't come because it required traveling to Milwaukee. And there was the whole COVID thing. And, you know, I just...
It's a good time.
Yeah. We're just finally in a place after 6 years where, like, we can host a party. So, yeah. But, yeah. Yeah. That's our little small talk for the start of stream, I guess.
Weird podcast choice, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can have small talk to start off the podcast, and then you get into the subject of the podcast, which, for anybody who doesn't know, is Alone in the Dark. We're continuing the game today.
Wow.
Wowie, wowie. I feel like I grew up with a lot of not very, like, special food. And so as an adult, being able to make things that were special, like, meant something to me because of that. Like, I mean, you've been at my family parties. It's all very generic, like, Midwestern white family food.
Yeah. Are you insulting all those, guess how many candies are in this cookie jar thing?
I might be talking shit about the guess how many candies are in this cookie jar.
That was my jam.
That was your jam.
I won 2 of them in 1 year somehow.
So, chat, for context, my mom used to throw a Christmas in July party, where, like, it would be Christmas in July. She'd make a bunch of, like, very generic, like, cookout food. And there'd be, like, little festivities and stuff, and every year she had this thing where it was there were multiple cookie jars, and you had to guess how much candy, how many pieces of candy were in the cookie jar. And Scott is just a master at guessing how many candies are in cookie jar.
I'm usually not, though. Like, my family would do things like that. Like, I've done the guessing things, never got it right. And then the first year I won 1 of them, the next year I won, like, 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I, like, was making up a number. I don't have those cookie jars anymore,
and,
unfortunately.
Like, what? How could you?
I did not keep them. I'm sorry.
And it's not like you were the only person guessing, so it's not like it was like people were actually participating at this party because, again, the Midwestern white folk,
it was a big party.
They're really into that, yeah. Right. Like all of my dad's cousins and stuff, all of, like, my cousins and everybody showed up. Like, it was a big thing.
There was a bounce house.
There was a bounce house. We tried to send Kat to the moon.
Yeah. Kat went to the moon, that's why she's never here.
Yeah. But yeah. And my old dog tried to bite everyone because we were having too much fun.
Yeah. The old dog tried to bite me in the butt, but unfortunately he had no teeth.
He had no teeth. Riley was such a good boy. But But yeah, it was a thing. And so I think that just like now that I'm like, oh, I can make things that taste really good that like are going to be good for people and people are going to like, I think it's part of me trying not to be my parents. That's fair. Yeah, my family didn't really have family recipes. Like, I don't think that there's anything that's going to be handed down to me. My grandma, in spite of being 100% Italian, was not like a cooker type person. So she grew up in the Depression, which, like, yeah, she's not gonna have a lot to work with. She used to make me like asparagus frittatas that were really good. I distinctly remember that. She used to make like creamed spinach with powdered mashed potatoes that, as a kid, I fucking loved. Everything was very heavily salted.
Oh yeah.
Which, you know, is fine because now as an adult, my cardiologist says that I need to be taking in more salt. So, thanks, Grandma.
Your heart is not used to this normal salt level. You've evolved in like the ocean.
But yeah, so I don't know. There wasn't anything really passed down there. And on my mom's side, they just ate like the very standard, like super fatty, like garbage food of the like 50s. And my dad's family, like they were Polish. I don't know that there was really much in the way of family recipes. I think the only thing that they ever really made fresh was like klatschkis.
No. Klatschkis are good.
Yeah. Otherwise, like, they catered everything because we're in Chicago and you can get fucking Polish food anywhere.
Yeah. See, my family was kind of the exact opposite. Where, like, pretty much all of our family gathering was based around some sort of food.
Have a good
and that, like, you know, Easter, we make calzones from scratch. Like, that is the event. We are getting together to make this specific recipe. Not quite following what they have on the thing because it is too small by, like, several factors. You know, Christmas is always Polish food. We usually wouldn't make. We usually get it from this local Polish place.
So again, you can just do that here.
Like, my parents, even like for Halloween, my parents are always like, we always have to have Sloppy Joe on Halloween. And I'm like, I don't know why, but that's just sort of their rule. New Year's is always lasagna. And then even like nowadays, like since we're all, you know, I'm the youngest of my generation, we're starting to have, you know, a few newer kids. But for things like the 4th of July, the rule is everyone, like, it's a potluck, but we do like a true potluck where everyone has to bring something and it's preferred to bring something you've never made before, which is kind of the opposite of what we were just doing, but also not, in that it's still like very food focused. And then people always like trade the recipes, and I made a very Midwestern BLT pasta salad this year, just because, you know. And because we're in the Midwest, there were 4 different kinds of pasta salad.
Weird.
Weird.
I feel like growing up, my mom made a lot more from, like, scratch and did more, like, interesting stuff. But at some point, like, it just became, like, I'm dumping a can of, like, green beans into a dish and heating it up. And that's what the side is for this holiday. So, like, like, Christmas now, it's a bunch of canned food that's not really seasoned, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, with my family, like, once the kids got old enough, like, we're all bringing something, so then it's divided among more of us.
You know my mom, she has some control issues. You bring something and it's just gonna turn into a fight. That's fair. I feel like that's a lot of people, is that, like, you don't have measurements. One thing that there was this YouTuber that I was watching that, like, specifically was making, like, these, like, sweet potato buns with her grandma. And they're just 3 ingredients, but she was just like, I don't know what the amounts of the ingredients are, because she just does it by feeling. It's just like, well, since she's alive and you're still making this with her, you could just measure as she does each ingredient. It's just 3 ingredients, and then even if it's not perfect, like, you've got some sort of recipe to pass down. Because I feel like that's a lot of what has happened, is that, like, a lot of people went through and just did, like, measurements by sight or feel, and then those recipes were lost because society, we've become a bit too busy to like cook and everything, so recipes weren't passed down, or if they were passed down, they stopped being made. And yeah, I feel like if you have family who is still alive that has recipes that do it like that, try and get the measurements, like, in whatever way that you can. Yeah, they don't have measurements, but you can measure the container that they poured from before and after, and then you have a weight to work off of, and then you have a recipe.
That also is not really a thing in my family, because like my dad's mom was a terrible cook and just would like make everything out of a can. Like the joke was that she would add pepper to the like all of her mashed potatoes was heavily peppered because she just burnt the bottom and scraped it up and didn't realize it. And then like my other grandmother was in such poor health by the time I was born that like there wasn't really any sort of, oh, she's just making things for the whole family because she can like barely navigate her own home. So it's all kind of like stuff that started with like my parents' generation, and at that point people generally had recipes. It was, 50s and 60s and 70s and whatnot. So what I'm saying is that my family is stronger than yours, and we will have a much more established history.
That's not
you
wrong.
You will be lost to the sands of time, and my people will flourish, or at least the culture we leave behind, ignoring the fact that only one of the 4 kids in my family are having children themselves. And I'm not one of them.
I think that's like one of the things is like, I don't have a legacy that I'm going to be passing down, but I have nephews. So like if I have some recipes that like I can give them, that it's at least something, because I know that their parents aren't cooking. My brother is very much so like a meat and potatoes. He's the one who requests the canned fucking cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving. Like, what he's into. So if his kids are going to have any chance, it's not going to come from him.
Yeah.
And his wife isn't much different, so I can give him a little something.
Just like break into the house in the middle of the night, just like cook things like they find in the morning. Like a little food elf.
Yeah. Eventually, when they're not children, I'll spend more time with them and teach them how to cook. But children are the worst, so.
They are the worst.
But yeah, how about we get into this game now that we are 20 minutes in and have just been talking about entirely unrelated things. We feel great about ourselves. We should genuinely probably just start a podcast at this point.
Of it just rambling about whatever.
Mm-hmm. We just pick a subject each week. Right. That's how podcasts work.
Do we do any research?
I mean, I only listen to one podcast, and it's the podcast that Markiplier does with Bob and Wade. It's called Distractable. Hi, Edgar! But yeah, like sometimes you do research, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, in terms of like narrative podcasts, I think we really listened to like 2. One of them is Because of Cat, where we listened to Why Won't You Date Me When We Were in Iceland, by Nicole Byer, who is a delight in her own way. You know Nicole Byer, right? Have you seen Nailed It on Netflix?
No.
She just has a very big personality. She is. The whole thing is about how she is in her, I think, like late 30s now, and she is single, and she's like, why won't people date me? So her initial thing was to bring on all the people that she's dated that she's still in contact with and to interview them about like why they won't date her. And then it's since expanded to her just like talking to random celebrities or friends or whatever.
Right.
About just, like,
well, yeah, because you run out of content eventually.
She's the kind of person where like I feel like I should find her very annoying because she is so like big and loud and everything,
right.
But like it's very sincere, so it ends up working. And then the other one is like Tom Scott does Lateral, where he brings on like 3 random YouTube celebrities, whatever, and they all have like a list of just questions to ask, or like just statements of like, here is this weird situation, why did this happen? And then they would just kind of like go and like ask questions, try to figure it out. It's not really like a competition or a game show or anything. It's just here's the thing: why during World War I did Britain start putting out a bunch of like pipes at an angle and putting a bunch of like food on it to attract seagulls? Why did they start doing that? And then like puzzling out that they're teaching seagulls to look for little pieces of bent metal so that they'll fly around and find periscopes from submarines. But it's just like asking, trying to find that weird, why did this happen?
Right. So like with Distractable, they switch hosts every week because there's the 3 of them. And it changes week to week what they're doing. Sometimes they're just talking about a specific topic, and like it's something that they generally haven't researched beforehand. It's just they're pulling from their personal knowledge and going back and forth on it. Sometimes it's a competition. So like they did this one episode where Bob was asking Mark and Wade. He had 20 questions for them, and for each question that they answered correctly, they got a point. And then the twist was that he went back and asked them the same questions again the second time to see if they still got, like, the same ones wrong. And then he went and did it a third time. And it was very, very silly. And, like, 3 weeks later, they're still referencing back to that. There was the most recent one. Mark and Bob were like tied at the end, and Bob was just like, I will bet you a point if you will answer a question. And Mark didn't think about it, and it was one of the questions that he got wrong every single time during the 20 questions. It was very silly. But yeah, like you can do whatever the fuck you want on a podcast. You do it. And I think we would be great.
All right.
And we could like occasionally have guests and like call-ins and whatever.
Can one of our guests just be bold, like making noise in the background?
Yes, we'll give him some peanut butter.
Great.
Hi, Snipes!
Hi, Snipes. So yeah, I guess go in the Discord, find questions you want us to answer, and then we will answer them.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a channel right now.
Okay. Maybe if we don't do like a podcast thing, but like ask a question, we can start each show by every like stream with just
questions.
Answering some sort of question, and I will not look at it because I never do. Sometimes I do examine the Discord.
Just every so often. Okay.
Mostly looking for adult pictures.
Looking for adult pictures?
Animal pictures.
Oh, I was like what?
And you're like, oh, here's both.
Not safe for work channel.
Here's like my like cat being a dingus, and I'm like, yeah, it's a little cat.
Yeah.
That cat is a dingus.
Cat is a dingus. But yeah, chat, there's now a channel in Discord called Podcast Suggestions. It might turn into something for a podcast. It might just turn into our subjects to talk about during the stream.
All right.
You know, we'll figure it out. I'm sure Scott does not want to see me any more than he has to. So, you know, podcast might not happen because he'd have to see me more than one day a week, or he'd have to see me earlier on this one day. And that's unacceptable. It would be good for, like, especially in the summer months where we're both so busy and just have to skip so many Saturdays.
Just make a bunch of podcasts so we can release them and not be forgotten.
Basically.
Like our chat doesn't have object permanence, so once we're gone, they forget about us.
The Taurus.
That's exactly how that works.
Starts to bigger. Must be important.
All right. So we're in this tomb.
I got a feeling this is where the contract is hidden.
I don't remember much about it. That's what the door to my shed looked like when I went in there to get all of my yard work stuff today.
How is the shed doing and all the sensitive electronics you have in there?
You're talking about the trailer.
Oh, the trailer, okay.
The trailer is nice and sealed at least, even though it is definitely toasty in there.
There's no ventilation.
No, there's zero ventilation.
That Wii U is melted.
All of that stuff is eventually going to be moved into the basement. Which isn't... Hello? Smooches? Little bat smooch? Oh, I don't have a fucking melee weapon. Why can't I use my fists? Why are we not punching? But yeah, no, that's that. But, okay, we killed one bat. Good job, us. Oh, I remember this. This is where I got fucked up because I didn't press the button and tried to just squeeze through, even though I should have just been able to squeeze through. And then the game got mad at me. Is there more things to throw at this bat? Because it's annoying me.
Fight it.
something missing.
There's something missing. Oh no. But yeah, no, the sheds are not very well protected from the elements. Alright, Ajax. Good luck shopping. See you when you get back. So we very specifically do not have anything valuable stored in there. It's just like shovels and stuff. The lawnmower. Like, I would really just like a melee weapon. Please, sir. Please, may I have a melee weapon? Okay, I can at least throw this at the bat. Fuck you, bat. Alright. That's nice and calm. We don't have a bat screaming at us. I know that we need to go that son of a bitch. I think this is like the last place we go to. I saw something over here. Ammo? Not ammo. Where are you, you little shit? Da-da-da-da-da-da. I should probably have, like, made a description for the podcast suggestions channel for anybody who's not on stream right now, but it's fine. Bullets. A single bullet for the pistol. Hooray. I love that for us.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do. I still can't do anything here. Oh, I can. I can't? I can't. Right, I need to aim it at that. Da 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 da. Weapon.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ancient pickaxe.
I'm gonna pickaxe so many bats. Honestly, if I have things to throw at them, I'll probably continue throwing things at them. Why am I getting so little ammo?
You're on the super tough mode.
I know, but still.
Okay, I can burn those. Very silly.
You said escape to go back. What do you... I hate you, game. I think all the bats are dead. I'm just setting things on fire. Okay, I can't do this one yet. Let's set his crotch on fire?
It worked.
Oh. I don't
You're
think that was
welcome.
supposed to happen. But, you know, that's, it's also still telling me to use escape when escape isn't what I actually want. Doo-doo-doo. What was the deal with this? I'm still missing a piece for that. Okay. Back down we go. Don't just walk through, we're gonna get stuck. Is there anything else in here? Yes.
I mean, to be fair, you are looking at an ancient Egyptian tomb. They're probably not going to have that many modern bullets.
You're not wrong. but still. Okay. What opened up? It was this door over here. Oh, that's good. I love that for me. I'm just gonna run. Oh. I said I was just gonna run, but then we were here. And, give me a weapon! Oh, perfect.
Adsy.
Oh, that's not ideal. We didn't set up the button. Alright. How far back did that put us? Oh, we're just here. Okay. It's not that bad. Hi, Pancake, how are you? Do. Give me ammo, please. Uppies. Okay, bye, Pancake. Thanks for stopping by.
It's a good visit. We laughed and we cried. We learned so much.
Do. Yum. It's a thing. Water, thank you. Alright. Where does this one go? Okay, he's still alive. That's unfortunate. Fuck! Oh, is he dead? He's dead. Okay. But now I no longer have a melee weapon. It's unfortunate.
I think you should be able to, like, lead them into the lasers.
You really should. We haven't really tried that. Maybe we can. You know, like, I don't even need ammo. I would take a mysterious healing elixir from an ancient society, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be super. Hi Louise, how are you? Okay, this way. Upsy daisies. Here?
Huh.
Not here.
Doesn't make sense that being high up would not be the underworld.
Weird. Here? Yes. Over here. Setting more stuff on fire. Okay. Where does this go? Did we go here already? Oh, this goes to there, which we don't need yet. This is the Edward Carnaby traveling music.
I feel like the opening song to Doug. Like
Chad, how many of you here are old enough to remember Doug?
That's one of those shows that I remember being like a big thing, but I feel like hasn't really had much of a.
It was not very
resurgence.
it did not withstand the test of time, really, in terms of relevance.
I like barely remember anything about it besides the opening.
I remember I watched it a lot.
I remember it was on a lot. I don't think I liked it very much at the time. But I was also like some dumb little kid.
Right, that one is empty. Yeah, I feel like it is very much so. It was part of like the millennial experience. I feel like not even like mid to late millennial for early millennial as in like
Yeah.
later older.
Older millennials. I think
Yeah.
it started like the early 90s.
Something like that.
And I want to be like, oh, it's going to draw, but like, it wasn't quite the goofy, rambunctious kids cartoon that
Right.
you'd normally find, so probably not keep a lot of little kids' attention.
Right. Like, I don't know how old I was when I started watching it.
Well, because I know it was originally on Nickelodeon, then like Disney bought it at some point.
Yeah. I was definitely watching it on Nickelodeon. I think it was part of like their afternoon block with Stick Stickly.
Stick Stickly.
I distinctly remember Stick Stickly.
Remember Dipstick?
Yeah. Again, it's a reference that most of you are not going to understand.
And
I need Flo in here because Flo is near our age.
And like, looking back, Stick Stickly was not exactly, you know.
I fucking love Stick Stickly. Don't talk shit about Stick Stickly.
Stick Stickly, chat, is literally just like a popsicle stick with googly eyes on it. And it was like the host of certain blocks of TV on Nickelodeon, and like his thing was that he was a stick.
He was great.
And like looking back at that, it's a little like high effort, you know. Really put their best into it. What I do remember about Stick Stickly though is that it was relevant in like the late 90s, early 2000s when like the internet was starting to be a thing that like obviously people were on the internet, but I was actually going on it, and I remember they had little like programs you could download for your computer where it's like play this game, dip, stick, and different things.
Yeah.
And like that was the entire thing.
I
And,
also
like, you downloaded it from the internet
Yeah.
to your computer.
I feel like Stick Stickly in particular was very
He was a cool guy.
he was a super cool guy. I feel like he was very much so of the time. I don't know if you're familiar with Syphil and Ollie. It was a show on MTV. It was definitely geared towards people like my brother's age, so it's not something that you probably would have really watched growing up. But it was two sock puppets, and it was just like a variety show that was just like all sock puppets and stuff. But geared more towards an older crowd, and definitely like the Gen X. And I feel like Stick Stickly was like the tail end of like that targeted Gen X, like sort of weird, little kooky. That I honestly miss a lot as somebody who I'm like mid-range millennial but grew up with a Gen X brother. Like that just sort of vibe I feel is drastically missing from entertainment these days.
Yeah. Well, like, how much older is your brother?
11 years.
Okay. Because like my brother's 10 years older, but so yeah, your brother's a bit older than mine. But fairly close.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching certain things on like MTV that I was, you know, not the target audience for because I was younger. I do not
Right.
remember that. Like I remember like a lot of Celebrity Deathmatch.
I mean, my brother was also like metalhead, like alternative. I don't know how much your brother was.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, so my brother was watching like that and like Aeon Flux and like
Yeah, definitely was not watching that.
those sort of vibes. Also, just like as a reminder, because we're talking a lot about age, I don't give a shit if you guys talk about your age here in this chat. Just know that if you're under 18 and you say that you're under 18, I am banning you immediately because this is an 18 plus stream.
Yeah. Things are spicy here.
So spicy. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just running in circles right now. Because we don't have the thing for that. Have we been in that room yet? How do I go up? Do I have to go down to go up? Maybe? I don't remember.
So going back a few subjects, like still
Yeah.
talking about the like talking about the sock puppets and sticks and everything. I think a lot of that is that like a lot of companies that are like channels that are big now or would grow big in the 90s and 2000s, like a lot of times in the early days there really wasn't much in the way of like overhead. Like they just kind of hired some people
Yeah.
and said make a thing. Like I was actually watching a video today about The Simpsons where like the early Simpsons shorts, they just had the animators do everything. They didn't have certain people do layout. They didn't have
Right.
any like character model sheets. They just kind of said make a thing, and then that ended up becoming huge. I'm guessing that's kind of how it happened with like someone was like, hey, I could put googly eyes on a stick, and someone was like, great, I got 2 socks,
Yeah.
air it tomorrow and everything. Whereas nowadays you really don't have that.
Yeah.
There's so much more like overhead and people having to get everything approved, having a lot of people who maybe aren't normally creatives be the one who give approval. And
Right.
it kind of, it's like sanitizes is quite the right word because it makes it sound naughty, but
I mean, along those lines of like sanitizing things, I think too that there is a difference. Like I was saying, a lot of stuff was like geared towards like the tail end of Gen X, and Gen X was heavy latchkey kids and stuff. The parents weren't paying as much attention to like what the kids were watching, so I feel like there was a lot more, not necessarily edginess, but more mature humor was acceptable for a younger audience at that time. And like we saw some of that like as we were growing up in things like Animaniacs and shit, that like looking at it now it's just like, oh, this was a little spicy sometimes.
that's still pretty funny.
Yeah. But like it's the kind of stuff that like we're seeing a lot less as time goes on, and parents are more involved and are just like, oh my god, this terrible lighting or up or shit like this, and it's just like, no, you did.
Well, and like also, if someone saw, you know, Animaniacs, they were just very upset that there was something on it that they didn't like, that
Yeah.
they made a fingering Prince joke, then like back then they could call the station or like maybe complain about their friends, but there wasn't really much to do. Whereas
Right.
nowadays, anyone can make their voice heard. And I
Yeah.
think
Heck
it's a bit of an overcorrection from that.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to tell on the internet how big every action actually is, because, you know.
Yeah. The few are much louder than they once were. Thanks to the internet.
Which, like, as a broad concept, isn't an inherently bad thing. But
Right.
in cases like this, it can be a bit of a
Yeah.
difficulty.
Like, we talked about like Animaniacs and like the fingering Prince joke and whatever, but like especially something like Ren and Stimpy, or
They
like
were just straight up fucking in some of
Yeah.
this.
Ren and Stimpy, like Beavis and Butthead were shows that were honestly geared towards teens. Like they were not geared towards adults, and that shit would not fly at all these days. I know that they rebooted Beavis and Butthead recently. I don't know how any of that went, but they obviously were rebooting it for like the older generation that watched it when they were younger. So it's not like it was aimed at the younger audience like it was when we were growing up. I say when we were growing up, I mean like when my brother was a teenager and I was watching shit because we shared a room. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen like a full episode of Beavis and Butthead.
Really?
Which never a thing.
I mean, again, our brothers, while they might be close to the same age, are very different people.
I watched Daria,
be...
which probably says a lot about the differences between siblings. I don't know if your brother watched Daria.
Not a lot, no.
Which was good like 10 years ago when I rewatched all of it. I don't know if it still holds up, but you know, I'm also not in high school anymore, so probably does change
Might
things.
not hit the same, yeah. Oh no, the bats.
Oh no.
Oh no. I have to start swinging wildly because they're going to murder me. They murdered me, oh no! But yeah, just the general culture and what is and isn't acceptable is just very, very different. I'd say it's neither a good nor a bad thing. Come here, you little shit. Come here, you little shit. Okay. Alright. Then we have to go around to that side, right? Do. I do appreciate that this game autosaves pretty frequently.
Are you saying that lacks of autosaves has screwed you over in the past?
Just a little bit. Can I get there from here? No. Right? This doesn't go back up? No. Ugh! Speaking of autosaves, if you are somebody who uses Adobe products, I know that I'm not speaking to a broad audience in my chat, but you know, if you are somebody who uses Adobe products, make sure that you set up autosave. I have mine autosaving every like 15 minutes, and it has genuinely saved me from just breaking down in tears on multiple occasions because, you know, Adobe is kind of known for having somewhat buggy software that isn't super reliable and crashes relatively often. Unfortunately, it's, you know, also the industry standard in a lot of cases. And offers a lot of functionality that other programs don't necessarily do. So, you know, save yourself some headache. And do the thing. Set up autosave. It's a good idea. It was like one of the first things that I learned when I was in school for editing. Like, that was like day one of editing class was fucking autosave. Can I do anything with this yet? No. What am I supposed to do here? There's nothing in here. No. Down these stairs. Do I need to redirect this one? So the light's actually still pointing at this. There we go. Alright, now we go back up there.
You're so smart.
I'm the smartest. So many puzzles that I've totally never done before and should probably just remember how to do them. We did it. Better hurry. I really wish that this... Oh, okay. I don't remember this. Apparently I just went the right way the first time.
So here's that you just got worse.
Apparently. Which checks out, you know, honestly. Who actually improves throughout their life? Not me. Shut the fuck up, Dad. Oh. I do remember that happening. I did not adjust for that happening, but I remember it happening. Juked!
This is ready to collapse.
Okay, well then move your fucking ass faster, David Harbour. Oh, I did not juke. Oh no. Oh no.
You are not the Duke of Juke.
I am not the Duke of Juke. Oh. How do I get out? This way? This way. Upsa daisy. I really wish this area had given me a single fucking heal. We did it. We're a little worse for wear, but we did it.
Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract.
Honestly, like... that just sounds like the Dark Man wants to help us.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, you know, we're here for some healing, buddy.
I wish I had the Dark Man as like a
Right?
support system.
I also wish I had some vets to carry me around. Just carry me everywhere. Alright. Entering chapter 4. Fucking beat to shit.
Hey. Hey, detective?
It's true. It just wants to take me on an airline ticket, you know, help me
What are you
work through
doing?
my trauma.
Oh, I
It's,
found something.
they're really just being
Great.
helpful.
Was it alcohol?
I wish that would heal me.
I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
Alright. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead and maybe even the clerk.
Oh yeah, I kind of just gave up on worrying.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
Alright.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to. Where is
Beaten
it?
and bloody.
Where's the talisman?
Hi, Conrad, how are you?
Oh,
Hey.
oh.
I worry, detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not a
Totally fine!
At least you're a good distraction.
Fuck you, Emily.
You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
Sweet limp off, bleeding from every orifice.
Someday I'm gonna come to this like stream and I'm just be
That is
covered in
David
blood,
Harbour.
beaten to shit,
Good.
rambling about talismans.
Next week, when if we don't beat this today, I think next week we start off stream by bloodying ourselves up.
Perfect. It cannot be acknowledged though.
No. Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through the barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior.
He must
Is
first
there any
acknowledge
additional-
psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
Yeah, we literally just have to fucking go to therapy.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once.
I mean, you gotta have reasonable
I accept your
expectations.
demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, we gotta break into Dr. Gray's office. I just want to jump.
You could ride that gurney up and down.
Right?
So I assume this is like a real thing.
Oh,
of, like,
nice.
having gurneys on different levels that you can raise and lower, but that sounds terrifying.
That does sound terrifying, but old-timey asylums, I wouldn't put it past them. How was G-Fest? It's one that's always seemed interesting to me, but I've never been to. I mean, as happens with cons, you know.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella.
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. You just help the job. Just calm down. Ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
Okay. Alright. I mean, that makes sense for that kind of show. That's how that be sometimes. Okay, that's the door, that's the other door. There's no items in here, please just give me some heals. You just need something before the final fight. Oh, it is laggy in here, but also a little rotted.
Veiny.
It is a little bit veiny.
That basket, there it is, too high.
Alright.
The two
Objectives.
orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Conby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Conby wasn't sure who he could trust.
That's good. Okay, we haven't been to the attic yet. We've got a lot of rooms that aren't completed.
Christ, what the hell was that?
That is a good question. Is this room completed? That is next to me right now. Where am I? I am there. Can check the orderly's room, the library, and the small parlor. Ooh, that sounds rough. Where was it?
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is our goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Batiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
That makes sense. The dealer's room was small.
Galatian
Okay.
was the smelliest.
Grace is a goat without horns. That makes sense. Are we complete with this room now? We are. Okay. Trying to complete as many rooms as I can, because last time we didn't get to complete everything. And I was upset. Oh, that's really neat. Oh, there we go.
Lunacy in the Astarte Artist Colony. A monograph by Yael Klein.
I remember
In
this one
early
from the first time.
1909, The old Derceto
I don't really care enough about it. It's gonna be a very slow read, and I'm not gonna have us all sit through that right now. Okay, that door. Is there anything in here? Yes. What do we got? That is really cool. I do like little touches like that.
Huh.
We're not gonna question a person talking? Okay. What have I not gotten in this room? Is the game bugged because I already got the gun? Oh, that's really cool. Okay, we need to get into that office, right? I shouldn't have stepped outside. I should have stayed inside and cut through the piazza. Water, thank you. And then this way, and then piazza. This way.
It's blocked.
What do you mean? Fine, I'll go this way. That's not the door that goes out. The door that goes out is in here. And then through here. And then this way. Through here. This way. Oh no, it's raining! On our eyeballs, apparently. I always kind of, like, I understand it's supposed to be like we're looking through, like, a lens or whatever.
It's a camera.
Yeah, but it just... It's always been very silly to me. You son of a bitch.
I think Jazz Punk used to have it where things would spray on the camera, and then like there'd be like a squeegee or something that would have to combine like clean off the lens.
I appreciate
Feels
that.
like a Jazz Punk joke.
Yeah. Alright, we need to break into his office. We do that by... Wait. Is this not locked? Is this just wedged? No. Okay.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere. I don't have the combination for this. Or maybe Jeremy did.
Maybe he did. No. 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 No.
This wasn't the like 4-5-4 combination.
I think it was. We're gonna try that first. So it was this way to 4, right?
And like 5.
No.
Alright.
So... we could try 358. I don't think it was any of these. I feel like I just guessed it last time. Like, I feel like I accidentally unlocked this. $913 maybe? Or is that 93 as the date of admission?
Yeah, date of admission.
Probably could still be 913.
Alright, time to get Jeremy out of that contract so we can get the hell out of here. Something tells me I'm gonna have to put my talisman to use.
Okay. 9 1.
It worked.
I did it.
You're so smart.
I'm so smart. I'm so good at puzzles.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as someone who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview, in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day.
Very normal.
And forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Interesting. Okay. Now, do we go directly into the doctor's office, or do we go look at the other rooms so that we don't miss anything? I don't remember how quickly the story advances from here.
So we go on the boat, and then the boat takes us to Ice Place.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically right at the end. So
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Let's figure this guy out.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
I do remember that we have all the stuff in the basement that comes up.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Her favorite
This is
what?
where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Her favorite yum?
that's what it sounds like. Is like candy? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe.
Oh, something's leaking.
That's fine. It's an old building.
This isn't even like the top floor.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all
Weird.
details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not
Hi,
as
Axel.
receptive to the madness as I had feared.
Hello.
After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot.
You found another puppy? Hi,
Lately,
Jen!
He has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week.
Okay.
He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory.
Scott immediately reaching for his phone so he can see the puppy.
Chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
So is the Dark Man actually Dr. Gray? And it's just that Jeremy's crazy as fuck. Well, puppy!
He's directing.
He's directing. He's an air traffic director. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty good day. Your puppy is also precious. There are a lot of dogs. There's also a giant spooky skeleton.
More dog.
So much dog. A lot of my dog. It is my dog and Axel's dog and occasionally Hale's dog. And that is the IRL channel.
And sometimes I get those people, but
Occasionally there's people.
I'm mostly here for the dog.
Yeah. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. This is complete now, correct? Yes, but the clerk's office isn't. I'm gonna unlock this. I'm not gonna go that way. The fuck is left in the clerk's office?
Maybe you rung the bell enough.
Maybe not. The bell is outside of the clerk's office, though. It says there's a puzzle that we haven't completed. Oh, God.
Was somehow mixed up in this business with the Dark
I think
Man.
Dr. Gray is just the Dark Man.
Decided. He had to be. Either Dr. Gray was using the idea of the Dark Man to manipulate and torture Jeremy, or the Dark Man was an actual powerful being possessing
good job.
Jeremy. And in that case, Dr. Gray was simply a stooge. Maybe both could be true at once. Comby felt his mind racing in all directions. No matter what, he had to find a way to break the pact. That was what Jeremy said was needed. It didn't even matter what was true or not. If Jeremy wouldn't leave Deseto before the contract was broken, then Comby had to make it happen. He just wished the steps on the contract made a
We have had to bolt all of the gates closed here because Bolt is an escape artist and knows how to work the latches on the gates. So, you know, he would just let himself out to go exploring and wind up at random people's houses trying to get food from them. Like, literally went to people's doors. Wasn't just, like, wandering, just went up to people's doors. It was like, hello, yes. I'm here to visit. Where is food?
Well,
Okay, it says
kind
it's
of
not a solvable
stupid
puzzle.
when he wants to be.
Yeah.
But only when it involves him getting food.
Yeah.
Which, like, I get.
Yeah. It's entirely understandable. I also will solve puzzles for food. Scott, there's a new dog picture. Internet! Internet, stop it! Stop it right meow.
Dog.
Oh!
Sleepy dog.
Dog is so cute. Alright, internet has stopped it. Okay, we've got a bunch of things to do, so I'm just gonna start. Okay, Grace's thing is in the attic, for sure. So let's go to the grand parlor, I think. Water, thank you. I almost died. My internet is also dying. We're just gonna wait here for a second.
Come back, internet.
As we are rapidly dropping frames. This is not a small blip. The storms that were supposed to hit didn't even hit. So I don't know why the internet is bad. We are fluctuating between like 1,000 kilobytes per second and like 1,600. Are you good now, internet? You still seem to be a little all over the place. Nope, you're not good.
Internet. Why?
I love having a super reliable internet. How bad is it for you guys? At the time of me speaking right now, it is 9:13 Central Time. I don't know if you guys have a delay of any sort, or if we're just vibing. Things seem to have stabilized right now. So if there was a delay and you're hearing... Oh, nope. I lied. Stop doing it. It just turned 9:14.
Time for a quick nap.
Time for a quick nap. That's what my internet's doing. I mean, I could lower the bitrate and we could just stream at questionable quality, but I would rather not do that. Scott, you are so warm. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
That looks so big.
Oh, I guess I can take this opportunity to give a little descriptor to this channel. And I might podcast. Give topic suggestions here.
You want like specific questions even, or just...
Give topic suggestions or questions here.
Yeah.
For anybody who wasn't here at the start of stream, hi Sev! There is a new channel in the Discord called Podcast Suggestions. It is not for you to suggest podcasts to us. It is suggestions for things that Scott and I could talk about on a podcast or just here during stream, because sometimes stream turns into a little podcast like it did at the start of stream today. But yeah, so if you guys have anything that you want to hear us talk about in our ramblings, I believe...
It personal.
Yeah, make it incredibly personal.
And uncomfortable.
Make it so that we have to dox ourselves every single time that we talk.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Let's, do the thing. I'm gonna see if I can do something here. Output. Yeah, I don't really want to change that, but I could. If I drop it to like 4,000, it might not be too bad, and would be a little bit more stable. Maybe like 4,500. I'm sorry if the quality stream starts to suck, but here we are. Okay.
We were never a high quality stream.
We were never a high quality stream, it's very true. But yeah. Okay, let's get back to the game. Where was I going? I was going to the piazza so that I can go upstairs. So that I can explore those rooms. This is blocked, and my ladder fell. Okay, great. Thanks. I appreciate it, game. We'll go upstairs this way. Also, chat, I still don't know if there's a delay. It is currently 9:17 my time, so if you need to refresh. We seem to be holding steady now that I dropped the bitrate. So we should be good for the rest of the stream. Okay. Hello? There we go. Hello. Okay. Cool. I said that we would be good for the rest of the stream, and then we went into the red again.
Oh, it's green.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of...
I'm glad that the
Tell Emily I'm safe.
attic is where we're going.
Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Okay. You shouldn't have a full minute delay on mobile. I think you can turn low latency mode off in your settings somewhere. And that should adjust that.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise.
I don't trust her.
Lottie.
Okay, that's this room done. This room is locked. Interesting. Map. Mezzanine. Which we'll go around. Go into the staircase. We're not going to go up to the attic yet. We're going to go downstairs. I think we can get through here. And then what do we not have completed down here? Are these closed off entirely? Can we not get over there? Okay, we might not be able to touch these rooms right now. Boo! Boo! Okay, that's fine. Where the fuck was that globe?
Was it on the second floor somewhere?
It might have been on the second floor. I guess we can go up to the attic while we're here. Do. Welcome back, Ajax. How was your shopping? Everything's so dark I can't see. V for Vashlight. Okay, apparently I can't go in the attic. Alright, I thought that was a thing that I was supposed to do, but apparently not. That's fine. Should we not be able to go in the attic?
I guess not yet.
But I thought that was where Grace's thing was. So were those fireworks? Where am I? I went one too far down. Do this way, and then
Yeah, most of the globe was on like the sitting room.
probably. Which is going to be out here, and then turn, and then turn. Okay, and then turn, and then turn. Internet, get your shit together. Oh, because we go over here, and then there's the drunk dude who hangs out with Grace a little too often.
Detective Conby. Good to see you again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
No.
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
Hi, Reborn. How are you?
Hello.
Okay. Globe.
There's
France.
something missing.
Thank fucking Christ. I don't remember what button it is for those. I'm just gonna use both of them now? Does that seem like a poor choice? Like, I need to heal eventually anyways. Well, I hope that the headache is better. Even if it's not all the way better, I hope that it's at least slightly improved. No. Oh my god, it's a Jack in the Box. Oh, we got some forbidden knowledge.
Nice.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
That seems fine.
That seems fine, yeah. That's cool. It's not a big deal. Alright. Okay, so we need something for Grace's room. What is this? It's a key.
Better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
Wouldn't want to get lost.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long, but that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different, to include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
It's weird that it tells you that now. I mean, I guess you might have explored before going there, but like, you can definitely find out the combination otherwise. It's very strange to me. Anything else in here? We already did the thing with these. Room 8 is done. Nope. Stop it. Go away. Ah! Okay. We need to find the thing to complete Grace's room. This is just a bathroom, right? Yeah. Let me flush the toilet. Just want one little bit of interactivity. Okay. So, we need room number 3, which is on the first floor. But room number 6 also, I think that's the empty room? Maybe? No. Okay, never mind. Thought I was onto something there, but apparently not. I guess room 3 is probably the empty room. Down. I thought that statue was a person for a second. Alright, down we go. Let's unlock this door. That one. Okay.
No, no.
Hello. How are you today, sir? Man, he's just trying to help you out, Edward. Oh. Okay. Game got a little stuck there.
Got a little spicy.
It's okay. Let's look in these other rooms first. Right, because I guess they just sort of exist. It doesn't tell me. Oh, it's because I haven't explored them. Right.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Desetto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Desetto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we're here to be forgotten.
Do you need a hug, buddy? Oh, there.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Okay. We'll grab that later. I feel like I need a screwdriver or something for that. I feel like I smell fresh mowed grass, and I might just be having a stroke. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you might just be having a stroke. I do not smell fresh mowed grass. All I can smell is burning toast.
You're perfectly fine then.
Okay, good.
Like, it's just like the faintest. I don't know. There might also just be like something in my sinuses that I was working outside earlier today, so maybe there's just like residual like
as you were plugging things, you're stuffing up your nose.
Yeah.
As a way to carry
I
it.
was digging up the dirt and the grass with my face. It's just scooping with my nose. Okay, we don't have a key for that. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Okay, Grand Parlor is not complete.
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
Okay.
Go up and sing a song.
We're getting this. Fever when you touch me, fever when you hold me tight.
And we're alone in the dark. What's happening is a lark when you're alone in the dark.
Scott, why didn't I hire you to write
My
the theme music
name
for
is
this?
Not Clark.
You're such a talented writer.
Thank you.
Water, thank you. When you touch me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. You give me fever.
Airplane in money 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other man do? Get out of here.
I'm trying. What is this thing called love? This funny thing called love. Just who can solve its mystery? Why should it make a fool of you? I saw you there one wonderful day. Maybe we go to the attic now. You took my heart and threw it away. That's why I ask the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love? It's not open. Objectives.
McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence annoyed Comby. It was like watching the worst version of himself mock him by simply being worthless. While Comby enjoyed watching the child outplay the drunkard, there was something terrifyingly familiar about Grace. It was taunting him, like he was supposed to remember, but couldn't.
Do you know where the infirmary is? 'Cause
That's in the basement, so we might just need to go to the infirmary. It's probably our only option right now. I wish I could! Game doesn't just let me jump.
Weird. Ghosts.
Definitely ghosts. The haunted microwave hasn't been acting up lately, so maybe they moved into the lights. Did you just hear something disconnecting from my computer?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably fine. That's fine.
I have been just yanking at cords when you weren't looking.
I need the key.
That's fine.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hotwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations.
You make sure that's plugged
Even
in
when
properly at
looking
the
at an
computer.
assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories.
Oh, yep, it was definitely that.
Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy
It's fine that my external
sever
hard
all
drives with
necessary parts.
all of my editing shit on them is disconnecting and reconnecting, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
It made me panic because it is my computer.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by
Lobotomy!
Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions.
Yep.
The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Lobotomy! It's all good. Okay, we don't have a fuse for that yet. We do have a key for the surgery room. Can't put this up till that's lit up, that's fine. Oh hey, I found the fuse. I need another. Doo-doo-doo. Oh hey, the other part of his brain. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, I appreciate that they like subtitle it for us and give us access to what's being said in the background. And it does add like an actual like horror aspect to this game. I just wish that like we weren't just like casually walking around. Like, I think that it would add more suspense if we had to, like, secretly sneak around, because we thought we were going to get caught. Even though, obviously, that wouldn't happen, because it was just a recording. But still. There's still something in here. What is it? See anything I can interact with. Maybe we're just not done in here. Doo-doo. Do do do. Do 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 do. Nope. Okay. Out we go. Back over to X-ray. It also says that the laboratory has something, and I don't think the laboratory actually has something.
I was wondering, once you turn the power back on, does that turn the lights on for everything? Because that might reveal certain things.
Maybe. Do do do. Flip the switch. Flip that switch. And that one. Oh no. There we go.
That's better.
Turn off our flashlight. I remember this was weird. But I don't remember. Exactly in what way it was weird. I know that the positioning is like finicky. There. Aha! I did it. Figured it out. Jeremy's darkness. It's a worm. A broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests it being part of a statue. I'm glad that the X-ray gave us that. Okay. It says that we're done here. Laboratory, what else you got for me? Anything? Secrets? Things that you're hiding? Exactly, Axel. I imagine that's the sound that the brain worm makes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the surgery? This one? No, that one's locked. This one. Oh, can't get back in there anyways. Okay. It's cool. It's not like I had a key or anything. What? What is your problem?
Why does this keep
Oh.
happening? What am I supposed to do?
Can I go back down there now? Really, we could just ride the water up. Just saying. Like, we're running when... Okay, well, we at least have a weapon.
Smash the barrel?
Oh, probably. I forget that I can smash things sometimes. It would make sense that they gave us a tool for a reason. Don't have a key for that. It's a daisy. Whoop. Now we go to the attic. Finally, it hath revealed itself.
And we're back here. Oh, perfect time to have a look around this place.
Just walking around with an oar in hand. Oh, nope, it's gone now. What is this? Debris. Weird. Okay, can't go over there. Got it. Herd chef.
What is that?
Oh, it's a thing you needed. I'm sorry that your brain hurts. A puzzle. I mean, you could be doing a puzzle right now. And probably make your brain worse. Okay, I can't rotate these pieces. Right? No. It's a worm! Do I want to open up Jeremy's mind right now?
What could go wrong?
I could not be able to finish the rest of the things. I mean, none of those puzzles are solvable right now. 938. Was that a thing? 931?
Also numbers on the inside of the box.
What box?
You go. Go back.
Oh, that box. 941. 641. Right. We're looking at this way, it's probably 641. Six, 4, 1. Ta-da, we did it.
So smart.
The smartest. It's definitely solved it all on my own. Oh no, it's a deuce. Why would that be here? Is there anything else I need up here? Are we done in the attic? Attic is complete. Okay. And down we go.
No, is this? This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello.
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear
His
me?
voice is just so silly sometimes.
Jeremy, where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Okay, there are a lot of things that are going to want me to fight them here, so I think our best bet is just running through and grabbing what we can when things show up. But not necessarily trying to fight things. You son of a bitch. Oh, the game is so laggy. What is this? That seemed worth it to stop and grab.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Okay, can't go that way. This little shit. Actually, let's go up top. We are a runner, not a fighter right now. Find a way to the engine room below deck. Okay, I should have just gone down to the bottom. What is this? More bullets. Perfect. Can I jump down here? No? Okay. I like how I duck past them.
Jump right into those spiders.
Nothing. Nothing.
Jeremy.
Where are you? I'm so sorry. Cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Okay, I need to jump down to there from the next level up. Can't get in there. Can get in here. Might not be able to jump from this side. We can walk for a little bit. There's no weird spider things chasing us. Make sure we're not missing any ammo. So all of this is going to be helpful later, even if we don't use it here. Anything over here? No. Okay. I don't like that noise. I know it's just the water, but it's like, especially like squidgy water. I don't like things that are squidgy.
So you don't like mice?
Are mice squidgy?
Oh, squidgy. I thought you said squeaky.
No.
They can be squidgy. You leave them in water long enough.
True. You know, you leave anything in water enough and it becomes a little squidgy.
It's kind of the great uniter. We all squidge in the end.
Alright, let's go around the other side. No yawning allowed.
Why not?
Because...
We're supposed to go straight to napping, but don't yawn.
This looks like I should be able to cross it, but I can't. Alright, let's go up a floor. Nope. Feel like I should be able to jump down here.
That's where we got stuck
Oh,
last time.
here. They might be. Hi, Goose!
Goose.
Run. Oh. Let me squeeze on past you there, bud.
Oop.
Oop. Okay, still can't cross that. Cool, got it. Wait, was there something that I could do in there? Because we are now just back where we started. Okay, well, let's see, the thing here is, this little shit has fucked me up, so I'm gonna just let it kill me. It's fine. Oh. Except it's dead? That's... Oh, no it's not. Hello. Please murder me. There we go. Alright. It's not safe scumming, it's fine. Alright, where are we? This way. Ammo. This way, ammo. This way, down. Then ammo. Ammo. Little guy. There's nowhere to jump down there. Excuse you. I guess there's more that I haven't explored on the third level.
This might be where I got stuck last time.
This is definitely where I got stuck last time.
I remember how to proceed.
Do you?
I do.
How do?
Take a left at the stairs. Go forward. Take another left at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, we just go to the boat? That's boring.
The winch is powered by electricity.
Oh.
I need to find a way to turn it on before I can use it.
Yeah, seduce the boat.
Anything over here? No. Do. I like how slowly we open the door. Ooh.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Conveniently, I have a hatchet here. Please. Just jump down. Nope, other way. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Water, thank you. What's your serious question, Lethargic? Also, hello. How are you? I mean, probably not. I would definitely, like, be a little bit concerned for my life, though. You know? We've got an empty gas can. Hi, Goose.
I mean, isn't it fun to be, you know, with a criminal?
It's a little spicy.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have some spice in your life sometimes.
Yeah, they're into biting Kit Kats straight. They're like, who knows what freaky things they're into.
Yeah, no, that's the kind of behavior that Wanderer's into. Alright, let's see. Hi, Bacon! How are you? Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome.
Alright, thank you for the follow, Bacon. Alright. She's all gassed up. Let's get the power cranking. Okay. Alright, now we have to not die. That's the goal. We're going to try to conserve all of the ammo that we have for later on. Because we are very quickly nearing the final boss fight, and we're gonna have a bad time. We are playing on New Game Plus, which is the hardest difficulty. How do I get out of here? Hello? Hello? I'm stuck. How do leave? That door doesn't work. I also remember getting stuck here. I don't remember what the oh, I just squeezed back out here. It just blends in so well, and you know, I'm not very good at looking around me. Oh yeah, chat, we are raising money this month for the First Nations Development Institute, so if any of you want to donate for that, you can use that link in chat to donate, and also there's a link in that chat for you guys to learn a little bit more about the organization and what they are doing. Right, I remember this. Bye. He said goodbye. Just ducking past all of them for just in case. Press the button. Press the fucking button, Edward. Oh, we're already moving. Okay. Never mind. This is fine. Yeah, I figured in you know, in America Month, it's an appropriate cause to give back to. Okay, nothing we can do there. That. Hello, goodbye. I don't want any. Press the button. We did it! We didn't die! I mean, we died like once, but we didn't die 20 million times. The goal for this month was focusing on games based around native culture. This game is not that, but we were already in the middle of this playthrough when the month started, unfortunately, so.
I was supposed to die.
What does that mean? That you were supposed to die.
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
It's a bit meta.
What are you referring to,
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Find your focus.
Hey! I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. Hey! I escaped my doom. My destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey!
place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Conby. What do you want?
Yeah, no, Edward's a fucking
to
dick.
Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't...
He definitely is
I don't
not.
think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
So, my question, right, is like in
That was Jeremy's self-deceit? A steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Great. I'm glad that you didn't think any deeper into it, Edward. But I think I touched on this in our first playthrough too. But like, how did he just walk in the door into the doctor's office? Like, did he just appear? I mean, obviously the doctor is part of the larger thing, so he's gonna know about all the back and forth. But like, did he just materialize in there? Did the doctor see him walk in? Like, I'm curious what's happening in the real world. Well,
He's in the Mind Palace.
yeah, the Mind Palace. He's in Benedict Cumberbatch's Mind Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I need to...
Like, I'm not overly bothered by that, but I think I've also played enough Silent Hill where I'm like, whatever, a wizard did it, don't worry
That's
about
fair.
it. Like, it happened because the plot needed it. Don't ask questions.
No,
just feel feelings.
Yeah, just do the thing. Okay.
Jeremy
Let's have
was
Lady read
calling
to us
out
real
for
quick.
help, but Combi couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Combi wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Combi to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
So plot twist, Jeremy is literally a boat.
Jeremy is a boat.
We've just been hallucinating him looking like a person, but it's
Yeah.
actually just an entire steamboat
Yes.
crawling through this asylum.
Alright. So, we completed the attic. We have not looked at the private quarters yet, but that's still blocked.
Still saucy.
So we don't touch that yet. Room 6 is blocked. Room 7 has a puzzle that's not solvable. The small parlor is not complete. Clerk's office has an unsolvable puzzle. Room 1 has an unsolvable puzzle. Room 3. What do we have downstairs? The conservatory isn't complete for some reason. And there's still a portion of the basement that's locked off. What does it want us doing? Find Grace's missing drawing. Take a look inside the empty room. The empty room is supposed to be room 3, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Which we tried to get in before and it wouldn't let us. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. do. Alright. This room is not very empty.
This is my room.
Probably should have listened to that, but you know. Deserto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured, your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Yeah? How's that A pronounced?
I think that is ah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the names of Decerto.
Yeah.
I never remember if it's Decerto or Decerto.
It's Decerto.
Decerto. Okay.
Yeah.
Derceto.
It's not Italian.
Just Derceto, Astarte, and the black goat of the woods. I will drink more water.
Derceto seems like a less elegant sounding word than you think it should be.
Like, especially, you say that it's not Italian, but given that we're in New Orleans, there should be a touch of French.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but Italy and France are not the same place.
They're very similar languages, though.
But, like, you know.
Like, they share a similar root. A lot of the words are basically the same.
Well, same thing with Spanish, but they all have different ways of pronouncing things.
But I can understand Spanish because I understand Italian.
I belong here.
I belong here.
This hole was made for me.
You should come. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Is any of this real? 196 LA.
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this. I wrote that.
Okay. Cool. Rum and cherry ginger ale. I feel like it could work.
I know the combination. I carry
I wasn't paying attention. What is it? 196. Every single other combination has been this. I fucked up. Maybe the
That's
other
not
way.
9. There's
What?
more than 10 digits.
That's fine. This is fine.
Okay.
No. Okay, let's try this way. No. Is it... Hold on. What was the other one?
The stupid one?
Yeah. 545?
Yeah. Or 454. By starting counterclockwise.
Right. What was the one in the office? This one, 913. I know this number. I carry it with me. 692. My finger is itchy. Okay, 6, 9, 2. We did it. Hi, Zoe. Yeah, definitely don't do that. I've done that before. It's unpleasant. An old coin from the time when Louisiana was a Spanish colony. Okay.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
Okay.
How long have I been here?
That's a very good question. Are we done in this room? Yes. My nose is itchy. Why? Take a look over here in this room. Doop-a-doo. It said that there was a puzzle. What was the puzzle? Oh, this.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Oh, we just use the coin instead of like a screwdriver or something. That seems fine for, you know,
Why
a
would
little
McCarthy
girl to
lock
be
this up? Was he trying to keep Grace
drawing.
from completing the shank? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
Oh, that sounds awful, Zoe. Alright. So, we did that. This still says it's an unsolvable puzzle. Ghost Fox, thank you for gifting that sub to Zoe. Hold on, let's get some shoes going in here. Boop, boop, boop. Get fucking bared. Okay. Small parlor isn't complete. We still can't get there. We can complete the puzzle there. I'm gonna check out the conservatory and the basement first. Where?
What the hell
Son of a
happened
bitch. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. I am going to continue running from every enemy that we encounter in an effort to save ammo.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Where am I? Oh. It's giving me a lot of things here. That's nice of it. Oop. So about running from these enemies. It maybe doesn't want me to do that. Weird. Weird. Okay. Alright. You keep. Get chewed is valid, considering that, you know, the shoes are the appropriate response for somebody getting a sub. Okay. We did that. Then we go here. We grab the thing. And then we do the thing.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden
We
inside.
do the thing. Just hurry up. We already did all this. We don't need to do it again. Blah, 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 blah.
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he
Okay, that's all of that complete. Yes,
trying to keep Grace from completing the shank? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
Okay. Let's do some things, right? Let's reload this guy. And reload that guy. I thought I had more than 2 fucking bullets for the shotgun. I could be wrong, though.
What the hell happened in here?
It do be a shoe-in.
Oh, get it.
Alright. I'm gonna try and just beat this guy to death. Just to conserve some ammo. Maybe we just beat everybody to death. Maybe that's actually the play here.
The rest of the games will try and teach us.
Is just fucking beat people to death. The road to healing is paved with beans. I don't know if I got that bad. I might be better off shooting the bats. Oh, I think I hit that one. It sounded like he died. Here, buddy. You're low enough to hit. Now it's dead. Okay. We did it. Oh, there's another one. And another one. And the bats keep coming, the bats keep coming, the bats keep coming, the bats keep coming. Oh no, my weapon broke. Yeah, no, I don't think the bats stop. No, I want the hatchet. Give me the hatchet. Alright. Give me whatever's in here. Game? Hello? I'm pressing the button. You're not doing the thing. Okay. Damn it. Take the pipe back, I guess. It still won't let me open this, though. Well, I guess we don't get whatever was in that box. That's fine. That's cool. Well, that's fine.
You didn't really need it, did you?
No, I guess not. Alright, let's go put this picture together. We didn't have to do this as Emily, did we? I don't remember it being a thing.
I don't think so.
Put that there, maybe. Definitely not an era that had laptops. Let's see. Maybe there, probably not there. Definitely not there. Or there. Maybe it was there. That feels not right. This one also doesn't go here. It doesn't go there either. It goes right there. Then this guy goes at the bottom. This guy goes right here. This guy goes here. And this guy goes not there. Who's wrong? No, that's definitely corner piece. That one goes there for sure. Okay. Does that feel right? I mean, this is obviously not in the right section. Alright, this one looks like it's correct. This one looks like it's correct. This one looks a little bit off.
If you pick it up and move it, can you see what's underneath? Because I think it's supposed to line up pretty exact. So yeah, that looks fine.
Yeah. This one's incorrect. Right? No. This one has an extra piece. That doesn't.
Yeah, maybe this just gets flipped.
That's correct. Okay, so this one is correct. That one's correct. That one's correct. That one's correct. That one's correct. This one just... Oh, that one was facing the wrong direction. There we go.
Huh? What?
Oh man, it's doing a thing. Alright, back we go. That finishes off. That does not finish off this room. The fuck else is in here? Over here. Not over here? Hello? Game? And the game isn't gonna let me complete it. No, I did not ever play Myst.
I played Myst. I finished the first 3 of them.
Maybe I need to move the chair. What if I just...
Myst Island. I was really disappointed when I learned the reason it's called Myst is because it's the first syllable of mystery.
Mm.
There's not a deeper meaning, unfortunately.
That is very unfortunate. Okay, are we gonna just assume that there's not actually anything there? So I feel like that's probably...
I mean, the original Alone in the Dark and the original Myst came out around the same time.
Yeah, so for anybody who isn't familiar, one, where have you been? We've been playing through all of the Alone in the Darks for like 2 years now. But two, this, Alone in the Dark 2024, well, the name is Alone in the Dark, but it's Alone in the Dark 2024, is based on Alone in the Dark 1992, which was the first game in the Alone in the Dark series. Alone in the Dark being sort of the grandfather of horror games. Okay, let's leave this where I'm here. Okay. So like if there are things that you see in this that you're just like, oh,
Back at the office.
this seems like a familiar concept. It's because Alone in the Dark wasn't necessarily like the blueprint for everything that came after it, but a lot of things were influenced by it, especially the Resident Evil series.
How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? It all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion.
That's healthy.
A welcoming dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket.
My husband has returned to steal one of our most valuable paintings. I'm sure he means to sell it. If you hurry, I'm sure you can track him down. Gabriella Saunders.
Turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders.
We've played through that
where to find her husband.
semi-recently.
Kidnapped daughter.
It will be on the VOD channel. Probably within the next month or so.
Yeah, and Clock Tower, there's no specific plans of playing that one, but it's one of the games I put on my list as like a possibility at some point.
But yeah, like I was saying, this game influenced a lot of other games, and with this specific remake, Alone in the Dark 2024, you may notice that they then took a lot of influences from the games that they influenced and then put them into this game. Yeah, the VOD channel is literal years behind right now, but I am chugging through all of the old VODs.
When was this exactly? What case
So I'm hoping at the very least by the end of August to have the VOD channel caught up so that there is a consistent archive there, because we do play through a lot of games. I mean, just on Spooky Saturday alone, we've beaten
200.
200? No, probably like 15 to 20.
Something like that.
Which, I mean, doesn't seem like a lot, but given that we do this once a week if we're lucky, and we've only been at it for 2 years now, it's a pretty decent number of games. We stream 3 hours once a week and have made it through a good chunk.
I think Alone in the Dark 1, 2, 3, New Nightmare 2008. I'm not going to count Illumination.
Alright, Jaqua, have fun! Hopefully the stuff that came up was fun. Well, it did close enough.
Give it to us. We got D, we got Eternal Darkness, we got Obscure, we got... What else did we play?
That makes me really sad because the VOD from my 24-hour stream this year didn't get saved. So the playthrough of Bolt is not there. We'll just have to play it again. That's one thing. I've gotten a lot better about saving my VODs, but there are definitely some games that are missing chunks of the series or missing the end of the series in some cases. Fair warning, Eternal Darkness might be one of those. I don't remember if I saved the last VOD.
I'm trying to go through all the games we've played. I'm up to 9.
D.
Yeah, D.
Obscure, did you say?
Yes. Shattered
Um,
Memories.
Yeah. I guess there's a few that I've played without you, because, like, I finished Reveal, I finished, what was it called? Listen, it's not my fault that you can't be here, okay? That you have a fucking life. Ugh.
So he's got to move in with me.
You're supposed to move in here.
Yeah.
Mrs. Saunders says her husband is still paying me to sell it. Okay. Turned over. Basin Street portraits. Teddy Saunders goes mad, kidnaps child. The little toy shop burglarized. Oh.
I remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father
This
and
is
headed out of state.
neat.
He had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually
I wish
cared
the
about.
entire
Collected
game
and
had,
torn
like,
him.
fun shit like
adventure.
this.
That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so.
The fuck? Why didn't you... I'm upset. We've touched on this a few times, but, this game isn't the worst, but also definitely did not match the expectations that we had, given, you know, that we've played the entire series. I assume that I'm supposed to follow that, but what's in here? Anything good? Drive safe, Chris! See you when you get home! You escaped work much later than you were supposed to escape work. I'm sorry. Night Wanderer! I feel like there's a game that we played that I can't remember. Oh no, Chris thinks that his message didn't send. Is that you making noises? Like, this is neat as fuck. Give me more stylized shit like this. The fuck, game devs? What are you... Oh, are you looking at our checklist? Chat, I want it known that, like, Spooky Saturdays started specifically because Scott made a list of horror games that I needed to play.
What? You asked me for old things, and I was like, I'm gonna make a list. And
Yeah.
you're like, fucking nerd. So, who's the nerd now besides me?
Still you. Zombie game? Like Zomboid? Zomboid isn't a Spooky Saturday thing. That's just a Polar thing.
I can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Okay. Cool. Oh, look at that. Want more items, though. Give me more items.
Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out information.
What was that one that wasn't spooky? That was like a JRPG.
Oh, Shadow of Destiny.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, every case can't be squeaky clean.
It was a thriller.
A time travel.
A time travel thriller. Full up on shotgun shells. Hot damn. I'm gonna try and stay full up on shotgun shells. Okay, so at least 10. And then add in anything that I played while you were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Probably put Spooky Saturday at like 15-ish. And then on the channel overall, I think I've played like 162 games, and most of those were beaten in some way, shape, or form. Other than obviously like little shitty multiplayer party games and stuff.
Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornton, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornton's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into
Fernby's kind of thick.
only being brought back
Like, look at that fucking dumpy.
and asked him to get the hell out.
I think it's more of the pose. Kinda like
I mean, yeah,
side.
but still, I don't know what he just said because I was just so distracted by his ass.
I can't say that.
Oh no. I'll beat you with this fire balloon. Stop vomiting, stop vomiting. Maybe bring the fodder to fire. You're now a little injured. Exactly like that. That is what Edward's ass is doing every time we take a step.
That's why you can't have any stealth sections.
Yeah. Give me another melee weapon, please. And thank you. Can I use this guitar to El Kabong people? No? Lame. Boo. We get to sneak now. Can I just like jump over? Nope. Okay. Alright. Where is this? Okay, that was too far to misdirect them. Got it. Understood. They're so sleepy. They're just sleepy little guys. You guys just keep on sleeping. I'm gonna just sneak on past here. Don't mind me. I'm just a sneaky little guy. Just endless clapping. Oh, well, no more sneaking. Ooh, heals. I like heals.
Must be hard to sneak in them, though.
It's true. You always gotta be on your tiptoes.
So the monsters don't get the jump on you.
Yep. I mean, your ass is already clapping so loudly, and then you got the heels hitting the pavement. It's just, it's too much.
Is that what you want?
10 out of 10 sneaky. I just, like, I didn't know what it was. I couldn't see, and then it was there. Can I do anything here? What the fuck was that noise?
Deal with the Debris or the Candela stick?
I'm probably gonna go with the Candela stick, but I wanted to use the Debris to see if I could break anything. It does not appear so. Is there a door that I can walk through? No. Where am I supposed to? Oh. No. Oh, this way? Mayhaps? This way. Gonna get so sneaky. Gonna sneak snook. Snook, sneak, sneak, snook, sneak. You know what I appreciate about this versus Emily's? I'm not just completely, absolutely in sensory overload mode. Like this one's all about sneaking. Emily's was just endless gunfire and explosions. And my ears felt like they were going to bleed the entire time we were going through it. Hello.
On my way to the hotel, the Morton gang caught up. I owed them money.
Oh.
I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. Just stupid.
Okay. Are all of the monsters waking up because of the bell? Sounds like all the monsters are waking up because of the bell. Let's just run it. Let's grab anything that we find along the way, though. Okay, can't go through that gate. We got it. Whoop. Okay, how do we leave? Stop vomiting everywhere, you fucking weirdo. Oh, that's how we leave. Hello, thank you for that. I appreciate the opening. Back in a circle. If you don't fight anything, you can have all the ammo you need for the final boss. That's what New Game Plus is all about. Ding. Oh. Wait, was All the World's a Stage? Yes. Life is a staged play performed to no one, applauded by no one, and wanted by no one. A story already written, meant to play out in one way only. I wrote my book in order to explain that there might be more to life, that free will isn't truly free unless it moves against the expected. In retrospect, I think my ambition was hubristic. Jeremy had a much more humble suggestion. What if we all just went home?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. What if? Hotel bill.
And that just has the same pattern as the blanket from the first game.
It's a nice little throwback.
Throwback.
Mr. Ted Straker. Room number 301. Single room dinner telegram. Total cost $12. Ding. So many bells to ding. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Hi again, Pancake.
Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to it.
We're just busting in with the fucking knuckles? Alright.
Something about that name, Ted Stryker, rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar.
Okay. Anything here? No. Game, hello, there we go. Had a pretty good day. Yeah. I hope you had a good day. Alright. Into this room we go. Thornhill Fine Art Gallery. David Thornhill. Okay, we can't look at the back. Oh, I'm sorry.
I recognize this room, but I didn't catch up with them here. I must have followed them. But where?
Why do I feel like this is going to end somewhere like very dark? DeWitt Boarding School. In Tallahassee. Oh. Interesting. Turn over. Contact Miss Robin, $300 a year. $350 for the Kingsport painting. Hotel St. George, so that's gonna go there. What am I supposed to do here? DeWitt, contact Miss Robin. DeWitt. Okay. Oh, there we go.
That's right, he was running away, ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
Okay. Love some good exposition. Let's see.
Pearl River. This is where I caught up. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
Was it me? Am I the one who kidnapped my daughter? Hi, Chris.
Hello. Hello. I must be your kidnapped daughter. I showed up just on time. The game has been solved.
Water, thank you. Okay, what do we got over here? Nice little hatchet. Love me a good hatchet. Okay, we are very much so on rails right now. So we're just gonna run forward. Oh. Left or right? Let's go left first. Do. Machine gun cartridge. Profane totem. No, go back. This one. Why are you not showing me the bonus text? Secret objective. Give the kids something to play with. Wow! Okay, you know what? We're just gonna take that. Just a little dead, it's fine.
Just a little bit.
We're back here, okay. It's not that far, it's just far enough that I'm annoyed.
Pearl River. This is where I caught up. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
What indeed, good sir? Hatchet. This way. Ammo. I'm assuming that this is already unlocked. Yes. Okay, cool. So we don't have to care about that. All right. In that case, I think we are at the end of our usual 3 hours. So I think what we're gonna do here is save and call it for the night. Yes, I wish to overwrite. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out.
GG, everyone.
GG's all around. GG, Chris.
GG.
But yeah, thank you guys for being here and for hanging out with us. We'll probably be finishing this next week. Like, actually finishing this next week for real this time.
Okay.
Because I think we just have this and then any finishing up stuff in the mansion, and then we're at the final
the
bit.
final boss will go very smoothly.
So smoothly with... Listen, I have all this ammo stocked up. Clearly, it's going to go great. But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. I will be back on Tuesday. We'll be figuring out what we're doing that day. We might be playing Assassin's Creed 3 for our Indigenous Culture Month, which I know sounds weird as fuck, but it'll make sense when we play it. But I will keep you guys updated. And oh nope, that's not even, none of that is what I wanted. Oh, I can't type.
Did you just dox
There we
Scott
go.
again?
I did. His name is ! Discord, all in caps. That's his social security number.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyways, if you guys aren't already a part of the Discord, make sure that you join it. I will post there if there are any sort of updates or anything like that. Also, we have a new channel called Podcast Suggestions. Scott and I might start a podcast, but if not, we'll still use those suggestions in the Podcast Suggestions room for talking points during the stream.
For video podcasts.
I mean, most podcasts are video podcasts nowadays, I feel like. But, yeah, still, they'll come up eventually. But yeah, also follow me on my other socials because there will be things posted there. Sometimes there was supposed to be a YouTube video this weekend, but that's not happening. Maybe next weekend. Also, the VOD channel is getting updated daily, so make sure that, if you want to check out old VODs, very old VODs right now, 2019 should be live this week. Go check that out. Also, if you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, make sure that you guys check out those links right there in chat to subscribe. Check out the throne if you want to get me a gift, or Scott and Chris's birthdays are coming up. You can get Scott and or Chris a birthday present. I do have surprise gifts turned on, or both. You can get both a birthday present for Chris and Scott.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So make sure that you check that out. You can tip using that link, or if you need DMCA free music for your own purposes, make sure that you use my link to check out Epidemic. You get a 7-day free trial, and I get a little kickback if you end up signing up. Also, last thing, we are raising money this month for the First Nations Development Institute. You can donate using that link there in chat. Make sure that you check them out. It's a really good organization doing really good things. But yeah, all that said, I love you guys. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Okay, bye!
Bye!